Hello everyone! Today we are going to learn about simple past tense in our context. In this lesson, you will learn about how simple past tense is used and then the difference between regular and irregular verb. So because in this lesson using material text, so I will explain about recontext. What is a recontext? Recontext is a text that retells events or experiences that have occurred in the past in a sequential manner. Recontext have a generic structure, like for the first, orientation, which is introduce the context of the story to the reader. Next, series of events. A series of events, the main body of the text that recounts exactly what occurred. And last, reorientation. Reorientation provides closing statements. Recontext have language features. For example, simple past tense, connectives or conjunctive, and then action verbs, and adverb of time. Okay, let's go to the main focus about simple past tense. Simple past tense is used to describe events that happened in the past and is commonly used in recontext. For the formula, positive sentences using subject plus verb to plus object. For example, I visited my grandmother. I as a subject, visited as verb to, and then my grandmother as an object. Next, negative sentences. For the formula, subject plus did not plus verb 1, and plus object. For example, she did not eat breakfast. For the subject is she did not eat verb 1 and breakfast as an object. Next, for question sentences using did plus subject plus verb 1. For example, did for did, you for subject, watch for verb 1, and then the movie for object. Okay, next we learn about regular verbs and irregular verbs in the simple past tense. Regular verb ending with the word "ed". For example, play, played, watch, watched, visit, visited. This example, like play is verb 1 and played verb 2, and the next same, watch, visit, visited. Next, irregular verbs is the opposite of a regular verb. It does not end with the letters with the word "ed". Okay, now let's watch an example of a recontext.
Title is Eid al-Fitr, tradition in my family, yang artinya adalah tradisi Idul Fitri di keluargaku. Yuk kita lihat selengkapnya di next slide. Hi, my name is Ayu and I want to share my Eid al-Fitr tradition in my family. The day before Eid al-Fitr, Muslims are compulsory to give zakat fitrah for the poor and orphans. Maghrib arrived, my family and I broke the fast for the last time because tomorrow morning we will enter the month of Shawwal, which begins with Eid al-Fitr prayers. When the Maghrib call to prayer finished, the sound of takbir appeared, which was greeted with joy and victory for us Muslims. After I and my family finish Isha praying, I and my mother cook special foods for tomorrow morning. My mother cooks chicken opor and ketupat, whereas I make steamed chocolate brownies. Chicken opor, ketupat, steamed chocolate brownies, and cookies are ready. Then we decide to sleep early. The next morning, I and my family and also other Muslims pray Eid in a large field in my village. After that, we are invited by chairman of the mosque Takmir to come to our mosque, namely Al Mujahideen Mosque, to join shaking hands moments with other Muslims. Then, I and my family go home to have a family forgiving moment. When we arrive at our home sweet home, I, my brother, and our parents gather in the living room. When we gather in the living room, I and my brother apologize to our parents. And my favorite part is Ang Pao moment. It is the moment when our parents give us money in a cute pocket. After that, we eat Eid al-Fitr special foods from my mother and me in the dining room. My mother cooks ketupat, chicken opor, whereas I make steamed chocolate brownies and cookies. That is my story about Eid al-Fitr tradition in my family. Thank you!
So, let's go analyze about several texts from the video text recontext video before. For the first, positive sentences first. Our parents gave us money. Our parents gave us money. Our parents as subject, gave as verb 2, as money as object. Next, positive sentences 2. My mother cooked chicken opor. My mother as subject, verb cook as verb 2, and then chicken opor as object. So next, negative sentences. We did not sleep late before Eid al-Fitr. We as subject, did not as did not, sleep as verb 1, sleep late as verb 1, and then before Eid al-Fitr as subject. Okay, next question sentences. Did your mother cook chicken opor? Did your mother as subject, verb cook as verb 1, and chicken opor as object. So, this is the example regular and irregular verbs from the text. Regular, arrive, to arrived. Finish, finished. Appear, appeared. Create, created. Cook, cooked. Decide, decided. Try, tried. Next, irregular verbs. Break, broke. Give, gave. Eat, ate. Make, made. Go, went. Be, can be was or were, depends on subject. When using singular, we use was, like I was, she was, he was, it was. For the word plural, jamak. Okay, singular is tunggal, in Indonesia tunggal, and plural is jamak. were like they were, we were. Next, let's practice. Change the sentences into simple past tense and identify whether the verbs are regular or irregular. Number 1, they play basketball after school. Number 2, I did not watch television at night. Number 3, he writes a letter to his friends. Number 4, does she make a birthday cake for her sister? Write your answer in the comment section. Okay, so in this video we learn about recontext and use of simple past tense. We also learn the difference between regular and irregular verbs and analyze example from recontext. So that's all. Thank you for watching this video. See you on the next lesson. Bye.